Penguin is just thinking nom. Are you thinking nom? See, she shook her head. Are you thinking nom? I need 4 points for what I want to do. She totally is. I don't know, I think she's thinking pet me. Pet me? Oh boy.
Overloading their nervous system. Stay sharp. Wish I were standing downwind. Not difficult.
There we go. Dude. You guys need to learn better. They were hiding behind an explosive crate. That incoming ship isn't leaving. Looks like the fools are moving to board. The airlocks are sealed, so don't waste your time. Get a team together and be ready to welcome them. They're trying to be you.
Why were they here?
All airlocks sealed. I'm gonna go with yes. Fuck! Oh, I was trying to I was trying to charge to him and it wouldn't go. I don't know why. I'll try that again. All things considered, I'm not doing too bad given that we're playing on veteran.
Deploying incineration tech. Can't get along.
There we go. You seen the stash they pulled from cargo? We got that open and we're living the high life for months. Sergeant Bordas took the canister topside while Voorhis went to pry the codes from the ship's captain. Battery. That's tree. This is somewhat logical. Because, like, the paths can't cross, so you can kind of guess. FTL drive damaged. Okay. Gotta make sure we explore all of this. We might be able to find stuff.
Grabbing cover!
Clean hit.
Cover!
Oh, I don't want to miss stuff. Alright, heads up, man. Those intruders are still alive and fighting their way through the ship. They have Commander Shepard with them. You better get your men ready to fight. Bordas has something up his sleeve. He's got the canister full of loot, and I think he's planning to do something to Voorhis and take it for himself. Wouldn't be surprised. FTL drive inoperative. We all good. Nothing else. Mildly disappointing. I was hoping for like a wall safe or something.
Going to cover.
Yeah, this is weird. It's like it's based off of like. So it wants me to go that way, so I'm gonna start this way.
Time to die.
Damn, what happened here?
I'm gonna guess that's the whole crew. And that they're dead. Oh, right, that's just gonna be the other side, like that there. Okay.
I don't know who the hell you think you are, but step 1 foot on the bridge and you'll pray for a quick death.
I don't know, man. I think you're the one that's gonna die. Communication relay inoperative.
There's got to be a way in.
Battery. Tree. There we go.
That should do it.
Blue suns.
Did this unlock this other door? I want to see if this unlocks this other door too. Nope. He did say there's going to be death, but did he specify who? I know, exactly. That is a very good point.
I need cover. Bridge fire.
Do that. That's all I can do. Now I can reave him.
Fire in the hole.
haven't made anybody fly in a while. Whoa, he like ran into the other guy. It's on back here somewhere. There we go.
Use your cover to avenge our brothers.
There we go. Right down the middle. We're gonna let them come this way. See if they come through the... No, they're just gonna wait there. Can I give... You know, Garrus, use your...
Switch up.
Your men better be ready. I hear the intruders making their way here. You better be ready with backup. Final entry for Captain Jarrett Barnes, skipper of the MSV Strontium Mule. If you're reading this, I and my crew are dead. 2 weeks ago, we answered a distress signal. It turned out to be a Blue Sun's ship. We managed to escape, but sustained heavy damage. Do not approach the coordinates in this log. If you find the canister in our cargo hold, you are welcome to its contents. The authorization codes are encrypted in this log. Authorization code decryption complete. But, like, couldn't the mercs have just taken that? And then gotten the things that they wanted? I'm confused. Come on. You got nothing?
Heads up!
There we go. Oh, that was actually kind of nice. Something actually worked for once. Ow! Oh, fuck. You shot him in the balls until he burst into flames. I mean, I feel like this is a slower version of hallway fights from the Star Trek shows. Your message was modded away again. Aww. Which, adjust the settings then. There's nothing stopping you from adjusting the settings. You have that power. You'll try to figure it out. I mean, I would assume you have that power.
Can't reach the target.
Blue Sun's hostiles have been eliminated. It is likely that the requested cargo is located on the ship's upper deck.
This is it. Get your men under control and ready to move. The intruders are the key. Once they hit the bridge, Voorhis will call for us. Do not answer. The intruders will take him out for us and we'll get the codes to his canister ourselves. That it? Looks like you could add them to permitted words or possibly turn on automod or something, but you'll worry about it later.
What's this?
Well, make a note and point it, like, mention it in Discord or whatever right now, and then we'll... And then we'll deal with it after stream. Did not get much experience, but we got some money. Okay, so that should complete this. Then we can go help Tali.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
There we go. And then that should unlock this. Yes, it does. Nice. Okay. Okay. we will just restock our fuel. And off to Tali. Oh, there's a new thing here. No, I want to help Tali. We said we were going to go help Tali. So we'll do this and then we will... Decisions you make in Mass Effect 2 could have dire ramifications in Mass Effect 3. Combat drone is rigged to explode when destroyed. And his health, armor, and barriers. Or explodes. I like exploding. Exploding it is.
Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Oh, they have like, animal legs.
What are the charges against Tali, Captain?
The charge is treason, and the punishment if she is found guilty is exile.
You know me, Captain. You know I'd never do that.
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing. They shouldn't let that human speak for Talizora. It's not right.
It's odd that they're wearing their
Loyalty
things even in their
is about more
ships.
than just killing Geth. Talizora is guilty.
Talizora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that
Your
mean
favorite
you
Mass
the
Effect
judges?
2 mission?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine Father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started.
I don't know if I like that emote.
Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So,
Look at those evil eyes.
would actually speak for my defense.
Tali, I'm not a lawyer. Hell, everyone thinks I'm part of Cerberus. Do you really think I can help you?
They're trying to turn the crowd against me. That's why they changed my status to Vast Normandy. This whole trial is a farce.
You underestimate us, Tali. Do not forget that you have friends as well as enemies. I delayed their attempt to try you in absentia. I convinced them to allow a human into our midst. You still have a chance. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such...
I have played this before, but I don't remember a lot of it because my memory is terrible and it's been like forever.
Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard vas Normandy. Your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves. Without her help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shepard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet.
Okay, that's a lie. Yeah.
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so. But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Bastet!
You intend to retake the Al-Rai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
You think Tally's helping the Geth? Maybe killing a few dozen will prove her loyalty.
We do not accuse Tali of aiding the Geth cause. We accuse her of carelessness that endangered the fleet.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Al-Rai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Al-Rai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your
Poor
father.
Tali.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Al-Rai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Al-Rai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Al-Rai.
She sounds familiar as well.
There's a chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
At least someone here's looking out for Tali. Will retaking the Al-Rai really help her case?
Yeah.
Tali showing a desire to correct mistakes she may have made will make up for a lot of lost ground. But more importantly, you may find evidence of
Like, very familiar.
With luck, it will exonerate
Like, the
Tali
more I
from
hear her, the more I
anything.
think she sounds familiar.
Care about that now? All I want to do is find father.
You
The
should
voice
get to the
acting for this
Al-Rai
mission
soon.
is absolutely
If anything
magnificent.
else I can
Oh yeah.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the Admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves
Like, I
that
can
this
almost
was
picture
just
her.
a
I need to
terrible
see,
accident that nobody could have foreseen.
Max, can you find it for me and, like, send me a link? I don't want to go searching on my phone, but I want to see, because I swear to God, I can almost, like, picture her, and I want to see if it's who I think it is. Let me see. Oh, no! Hang on, I can still pull it up for myself. I am sorry. Oh my gosh, the big cheese, I am so sorry. You are okay. We do have link protection because we have a lot of bots and compromised. Yeah! What else is she in? She looks so freaking familiar. Okay, she's in Elementary. I've watched a lot of that. She's in Grimm. I watched a lot of Grimm for a while. I was watching a lot of Grimm. She was in House. She was in Law & Order SVU. She was in an episode of The Simpsons. It's an episode of Grey's Anatomy. It's kind of what I thought. I thought that she was like in a lot of different things that I've watched, like often as a side character, or like a semi-side character, like a recurring character. Okay, yeah, cool.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Ryozora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress.
Was he trying to reactivate them?
Dead. We didn't even know.
To see if he could like rebuild the Geth.
The boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No spoilers.
No, we
yeah.
don't.
Like I said, I have played this, but it's been forever, so obviously I don't remember everything.
How long have you known Tally's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tally was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tally from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the guest presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tally, but others are.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Tally, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard? Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Boris, though, Tally's in good hands.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into a hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tally. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai.
I think it's interesting how a lot of these races only have 3 fingers. Because, like, if you think about it, if you were highly evolved, that's probably all you would need. It would make typing on a keyboard difficult, but...
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
But, I mean, if you really think about it, it's not that bad. Like, just look at how most of us even, like, type on our phones with, like, 2 fingers. So... It's just a neat touch. I don't know if it's that well thought out.
By stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take
Can I ask about the name? I want to ask about the name.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
During difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
Can you tell me anything about
Quarian Centurions stand on the
Only that you
front
should
of their
let
feet.
us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other...
Yeah, I noticed that.
I did not.
Oh, you can tell by the shape of their legs. I actually mentioned that. That's what I meant by like animal feet. That's what happens when like the...
slaughtered by living beings in pain belies his
Although,
argument.
like, the Quarian's like entire front toe looks like it's the size of a whole foot. That part there looks a little off.
We should move
Like-
on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Oh, ask him if he wants to. Did they stand on just their feet? Okay, I see it though. You can see their toes, yeah. Oh, you can ask him if he wants to transfer? Hang on.
You should have left for the Alarai by now. That was why we delayed the trial.
You have a ship named Quip Quip.
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with
Here we go.
grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quip Quip, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
We should move on.
Be well.
Okay. Vitor! I didn't even get it until you said it again. Oh my gosh. Best deference or vasectomy.
Talizora and her father are... Doctor, those real. It's a husk, a collector minion.
No, Vitor. This is Shepard, a friend of Talizora's. Shepard rescued you from Freedom's Progress. Do you remember?
Shepard? Shepard gave me to Cerberus. Too many questions. Can't sleep. Can't eat. Wrong answers.
Poor Vitor. What did Cerberus do to him?
When they returned Vitor to us, he was suffering from malnutrition, exhaustion, dehydration, and the after effects of several drugs.
I was told that Cerberus would just get him stabilized and get information from him.
Too many questions. Needles for wrong answers. Can't breathe. Suit's air not working. Can't breathe.
Wow.
They said he would be safe. I knew we couldn't trust them.
Excuse me. Your presence seems to be disturbing my patient.
I didn't mean to upset him. I'll leave.
Doctor, is it time for the meds yet? I need my meds.
Not yet, Vitor. Soon.
Wow. That is so,
Zora,
like...
given the circumstances, are you certain
That's
that
really
speaking to me is
sad.
appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed
I need to
us all
take this
without her
apart
help.
tonight, I think, and see if I can clean it out. It got like a single drop of apple juice on the X button, and now it keeps sticking.
If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.